Oftentimes as Native people, and myself specifically, I do look back in order to push myself forward, because I don't want to completely remove myself from the core being of who I am. And that's the way that I live and view the world, through Potawatomi eyes and through a heart that beats with my ancestors' blood. So there is that aspect of looking back to move forward, but I see my art as a form of storytelling as well. I'd been working on some pieces that were loosely modeled after the human figure. And sometimes spirit manifests itself as a human being, or as a tree in the woods, or umpteen other things. But I was specifically working on these pieces that were loosely modeled after human figures. Wabenokwe. The form itself was built here, but then it came home with me when the residency was done, and it was fired, glazed, ornamented, and then made its way back down here to the collection here at the Idleljorg. When that piece did come back home, and after thinking about it for a long time, it became Wabenokwe. And who Wabenokwe is there's a story in our culture about the woman who brings the dawn. And that's who she is. And you can see her loose form in that sculpture, but you can also see her colors of how that bright sunshine breaks the beautiful blue sky. And you can kind of see her spirit emanating from the top of that form. And that's who she is. That's who Wabenokwe is. And as Potawatomi people, she's a very important spirit in our stories, because we are keepers of the fire, and that original fire is the sun. And so in the early parts of the day, we're supposed to be up and ready to offer our tobacco, to offer our medicines to that sun as it rises, because that connects us to all of creation. And Wabenokwe is the one that helps usher in that sunrise. As the world evolves, as our culture evolves, so does our storytelling. And because of our place here, we're relevant, and our stories are relevant. I see things very much the same way that you do. But when it comes to my culture, there's aspects of it that have to evolve, because otherwise they could fade away. And so we use the tools that are available to us to do that.